Hey y'all, what's going the fuck on? I know a bitch been going for a minute, honey. Bitch been going for a minute, but I'm back. It's funny because every time I say I'm back, I be going for another 4 motherfucking weeks, and then I be saying the whole fucking shit again. Girl, I know, but bitch, girl, where I been, child, bitch been on her weight loss flow, honey. Just bitch been working out at the gym, watching what she eats and everything. And honey, the results have been marvelous, girl. I'm telling you. This is a 4X shirt, and even this is way too baggy or bad. Now I'm down to a 3X, honey. I just been doing the damn thing. I'm so proud of myself. Oh God. Oh God, no, I promise I wouldn't do this, child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I, I'm just so proud of myself, honey, and you can't take a bitch joy away. Okay, you can't take a bitch joy away. But honey, yes. Um, girl, I gotta give it up to this product right here, honey. I just recently bought this product, honey, and it's been working wonders for me for the tea, honey. The tea. It's called hemp oil. Organic hemp oil by Nutivia. Uh, guys, and it's been marvelous. What it is when you see when I say hemp, most people think, oh, well, that's marijuana. No, it's not marijuana. It's from the hemp seeds, and hemp seeds don't have any THC in it. You know, the stuff that make you high. They don't have any of that stuff in it. So no, I mean, technically, it's not weed. It's just from the seed. But honey, I'm telling you, when this shit works, it works, honey. I mean, I've been getting tons of energy with this, honey. My mood swings have been gone, honey. I heard that this it helps people with psoriasis, with acne, with eczema, people who suffer from them conditions. I would definitely recommend getting this product because this product has all the essential fatty acids that our body requires. It has a almost perfect ratio of omega 3 and 6. Um, and for my vegetarians who don't get their protein through animal products, I suggest that you get the seeds instead of the oil. I have the oil because I eat animal products and I get my protein from meat. But to the vegetarians, I suggest you get the seeds because it has all the protein that your body needs and things of that nature. But honey, just been helping me out with my weight loss. It helps metabolize fat. So it's been a tea with that. Um, and it's just been a godsend. It's just been a godsend. So yes. Other than that, child, I just been doing me, honey. I just been doing me, and I know y'all be like, bitch, you do one video and then you be going for another fucking month or so. I know, honey. I know. I just, girl. But anywho, I'm trying to go all natural. I'm trying to go all natural treatments, all natural cures, and things of that nature. Because through my tons and tons of research, I come to find out that artificial medicine don't do shit, and it even worsens most conditions. Because, honey, for prime example, my mom was diagnosed with bipolar disorder a few years ago, and um, up until recently, she was also diagnosed with depression. Now, usually when you diagnose problems, you think that it's because of some in-depth analysis of your situation and of your symptoms or whatever, and then they give you a diagnosis of your problem. And that's rarely the case. It's like for them to diagnose depression, all they got to do is ask you a couple questions, honey. Are you sad? Do you get mad sometimes? Normal fucking human emotions that everybody experiences, and they make you seem like you're not supposed to be experiencing these emotions, so they pop you all these fucking medicines and shit. And then when you take these medicines, you end up a fucking zombie, a fucking emotionless zombie. My mom was taking those medicines for years. I don't know what medicines they were, but I know they were a lot. Okay, they had my mom on about 5, 6, 7, 8 medicines for depression, for bipolar disorder, all a bunch of other stuff I don't even know. But all I know is that my mom ended up like a zombie. Like she was just walking around like she wasn't even there. Like mentally, she wasn't there. You know, you would talk to her. She wouldn't engage in any conversation. She wouldn't know what you were talking about. She just nod her head. Like it was bad. Okay, it was bad. And you know, I to this day I still say that them medicines ain't nothing but a lobotomy in the bottle. In a bottle, honey. And no, I don't trust those medicines at all. I don't trust them. I was able to get my mom off of that, and she's doing fine without them. You know what I'm saying? Her emotions are bad. You know, granted, you know she be going off sometime, but that's my mama dude. You know, I'd rather have that than her sitting there on the couch looking like a fucking zombie all damn day. Okay, I don't trust pharmaceuticals medicine like that because 9 times out of 10 they make shit worse. Okay, they make the shit worse. They come out with these fucking medicines that's supposed to cover up the symptoms, but yet they don't treat the cause. And once you treat the cause, the symptoms automatically go away. So why are you giving me medicines for the symptoms, but you're not telling me why I have the fucking disease to begin with? Cure that. Okay, and then the symptoms will go away. You don't need to give me no medicine for no symptoms if you just cure the fucking cause. And most of these medicines just cover up the symptoms. They don't want to cure your motherfucking ass, girl. Mm-mm. I don't do it, honey. And that's why I'm trying to do all natural organic medicine now. Because, honey, that shit's been working for me better than any motherfucking pill. Okay? High blood pressure, there's a natural remedy for that. Acne, there's a natural remedy for that. Okay, diabetes, there's a natural remedy for that. Type 2 diabetes, there's a natural remedy for that. Uh, uh, you know, a lot of diseases today, a lot of modern diseases today are because of nutritional deficiencies. Of course, the doctor ain't gonna tell you that because they want to blow you up with all these fucking pills that they get paid for. Okay, just to fill a quota. Okay, that's the real tea. If you want to clock the tea, where the tea need to be clocked. Um, you know, and you know, most of these doctors don't give a fuck about you. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not advocating that people should get off of their medicines, but I'm just saying, like, if you see that your medicines aren't working for you, then you should try alternative means. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, natural medicines will cure the problem that you have 10 times better than what those artificial fucking medicines do for you. Um, I don't even know if I want to tell this story, but I'm gonna tell this story anyway. I want to share something real deep and personal to my spirits. I haven't, well, my family knows, but I haven't shared it with y'all because it's personal, and I want to speak on it today because I want to prove a point. Um, a few years ago, I was diagnosed with heart disease, and I was incredibly sick. Now, that video I did years ago called "Fat People in Denial." That video was where I was the sickest. Like I ballooned to 520 pounds. Okay, that video where you see me just talking about fat people and they need to stop being in denial about their shit, honey. I was huge in that video, and I was very very sick. That was a bad time for me. Now I know a lot of you gonna watch that video again and then not to see and not see that video the same way again. But I'm just, I just wanted to prove a point. I want to prove a point. But yes, that video, it just reminds me that I was very, very sick in those days, and I was diagnosed with heart disease. Now, prior to that, I was feeling really, really sick. I was coughing really bad. I had a fever. I couldn't breathe. I was throwing up things, and um, so I went to the hospital. They diagnosed me with pneumonia in my right lung. Um, they gave me they gave me so many medications. Honey. They gave me steroids. They gave me antibiotics. They gave me uh, they put me on a breathalyzer. I'm not sure what it's called. Vaporizer, breathalyzer. I don't know. Uh, one of the asthma type of things when it open up your lungs so you can help you breathe and things like that. Um, and some other things. I was just horrible. It took me like a couple weeks to fully recover. So I felt better. Then a few weeks later, I started getting sick again with the same symptoms, coughing, throwing up, fever, and things of that nature. Went back to the hospital. I was diagnosed with pneumonia in the left lung this time. Lord, gave me the same slew of medicines. Recovered in about a couple weeks. Maybe a couple weeks later, I became sick again. Um, and this time I didn't go to the hospital because I don't know why. I think I was just scared. But why am I keep going to the hospital? Am I seeking attention? When I was questioning my own fucking sanity. And but eventually I went. I was coughing and throwing things up, but I didn't have a fever or anything like that. And I told her, I told her my symptoms and everything. They had me in the fucking hospital, fucking ER for 3 fucking hours. You know how long you go in the ER? They keep you in there for fucking ever. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here. I'm sick. Okay. Give me some. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting in there for 3 hours. Um, Doctor come back and after they did a slew of tests, take your blood and everything, see if everything here. Um, he comes in and he said we need to do a anal exam. I'm like, oh Lord. Now, the first thing that went through my mind was it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gotta do an anal exam or something. So, I got that, I did that. And they came back like an hour later. I said, oh, you're free to go. There's nothing wrong with you. I'm like, what? I said, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. You can go. I said, what do you mean there's nothing wrong with me? I'm sitting up here. I'm coughing my fucking ass off. I'm throwing up things. I'm coughing up blood. I can hardly breathe. What the fuck is going? What do you mean there's nothing wrong with me? Oh, well, it could be because of stress and things. I'm like, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you trying to call me crazy or something? Are you trying to say that I'm pretending this? Or are you trying to say I'm making this up? And he didn't answer me. And I'm like, no, I'm not one of those people to try to seek attention. And I know when something's fucking wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Fix me and fix me right now. You know what I'm saying? They just dismissed me like I was crazy or something. Like I was thinking this up, or I was, imagining this. I was imagining me being sick, me coughing up a fucking storm, and me not being able to breathe and keep anything down in my fucking stomach. That I was imagining this somehow. So I went home. I was questioning my own fucking sanity. Like, am I fucking crazy? No, I'm not. So I went home. I went home still suffering, getting worse, coughing up a storm. I couldn't even sleep. It got so bad where I couldn't even lay in my bed. I had to sit up. That's the only way I could sleep. It was sitting up because I couldn't breathe. And I was coughing and I couldn't keep food down. I wasn't eating at all. I was lucky to eat once every 2 days. And even when I did eat, I would throw it right back up because my stomach just couldn't handle it. I was in bad fucking shape, and I let this go on for a couple more weeks. And my mom was like, honey, you need to take your ass to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Because, honey, I ballooned to 520 motherfucking pounds. That video, Yes, I ballooned to 520 motherfucking pounds, but Sonny, that's the biggest I've ever been. You know what I'm saying? I've gained, and it's all because all of that was water retention. I gained almost 100 pounds of water just from me being sick, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't know it was water retention, but I ballooned to 520 fucking pounds. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with me? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get a fucking second opinion. I'm gonna go to another fucking hospital. So I went to another hospital. And the doctor asked me, he went and he came in, he said, what's wrong? I told him, I said, I'm coughing too much and I can't keep food down and I can't breathe. Um, Things like that. And he looked at my past medical my records from the other hospital, and he seen that they did, that I had pneumonia twice. Um, he asked me, he said, have you ever been tested for HIV? I said, yes, a year ago. Um, and he said, well, we're going to do another test. At this point, a lot of things are going through my mind. I'm like, oh my God, please, please don't please, I mean, I'm sexually active, but I've always used the protection. But I mean, when you hear that things go through your mind, well, the condom could have broken, things, different scenarios. So I'm saying I'm worried. I'm like, oh my God, please no. So they came back an hour later. They said you're negative. I said, thank God. Oh, child, Lord Jesus. Mm. And they admitted me into the hospital because they seen that my symptoms are quite severe. It works quite severe. I mean, I was to the point where I couldn't walk anywhere. I couldn't walk no steps. I couldn't walk a half a block without stopping. I couldn't breathe. That's how bad it was. I could not breathe. You know what I'm saying? Um, and when I went into the hospital, they had to put me in a wheelchair because I could not walk. I said, I can't walk. I was that bad. You know what I'm saying? Um, and they admitted me into the upstairs, the rooms, I guess. And they said, have you ever had an echocardiogram done? And I said no. And for those of you who don't know, an echocardiogram is a sort of like a um damn, what's that word I'm looking for? What's the thing that pregnant women go into and they get a thing to check the baby? What's that damn word, child? Right. It's ultrasound for your heart. And I said no, I've never had one. They said okay, we're gonna do one. So they prepped me and everything. I went in. They did, the ultrasound on my heart or whatever, and came back to the room. I didn't hear anything for a few hours. Doctor came back in the room. I said, Doctor, lay it to me. He said, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you have heart failure. And when he told me that, I can't even describe the fear. I can't even describe the fear that went through my through my body. Sorry. The fear that went through me shattered me. Like I thought I was gonna die. Like, I'm like, what? What are you talking about? What's wrong with my heart? Like, because when you hear heart failure, you're thinking that, oh my God, my heart is gonna fail. Like, I'm gonna be ended up in the ground real soon. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Child, they put me on I'm sorry. Lord Jesus. Ooh. They put me on medicines. They put me on heart medicines, blood pressure medicines. They put me on water pills. They put me on that fucking godforsaken prednisone. And if you don't know what prednisone, a lot of people know what prednisone is. Prednisone is the fucking devil. It is some type of steroid pill. And what it does is supposed to stop, supposed to stop inflammatories and things of that nature in your body and whatnot. Whatever you're experiencing, pain and whatnot, it's supposed to stop the inflammatory parts of the shit. And it made me swell up so fucking bad. It made my legs swell up so fucking bad. I thought it was gonna burst. Like, it hurt. Like, I thought my skin was gonna tear. That's how much that prednisone fucked with my body. That is the worst fucking pill. One of the worst pills on the fucking planet, like, to ever be on. I hate that pill with the passion. And if a doctor ever decided to give me that again, I look at him straight in the eyes that you take that fucking pill and you shove it up your fucking ass. Cause I'm not taking that shit. Okay? That pill is the devil. So they had me on that shit for about a couple weeks. Okay? Just the side effects alone is enough to say, fuck this pill. I'm not taking this fucking pill no more. But I had to. I had to keep going. I was like, you know what? I'm a fighter. I'm going to get through this. I took those pills, 6 pills total. I took those pills for a couple years. Not prednisone. They got me off of that, thank God. But the rest of the pills, I took those pills for 2 years. Meanwhile, my diet hasn't changed. I'm still eating bad things, and I'm still smoking. Um, still making YouTube videos. And I didn't know what to do with myself. Like, it's bad when you go to the doctors and they don't even know what the fuck. I asked them, I said, well, where did this come from? Why do I have heart failure? Why do I have heart disease? They didn't even know. They was like, oh, it could come from different things. And they didn't really have a clear-cut answer. But they quick to hand out fucking medicines. You don't know what's wrong with me, but yet you're going to shoot me over all these fucking medicines for what you think is wrong with me. Meanwhile, I'm taking these fucking medicines daily, every fucking day. The routine of it is just stressing. You have to take the medicine at the same time every fucking day. So you know what? I started going online. I started researching. I just came to the realization. I said, you know what? These medicines ain't gonna better my life. I need to do something. I need to better myself. So I started changing my diet. I started exercising. I enrolled at the gym. I started exercising. Within a year, I was able to get off all my medicines. I stopped smoking, as y'all know. And I've just been doing excellent. You know, these are medicines that these doctors slam down your throat. Don't do nothing to help you. They was covering up my symptoms. They didn't even treat the cause. Later found out that My heart disease was caused by the pneumonia I had twice in my lungs. Because pneumonia is an infection and it weakened my heart muscle. So what you do with any muscle? You work it out. It'll repair itself. If you provided the nutrients and you work it out like you're supposed to work it out, and not like all muscles, it will heal. So that's what I did. I took my ass to the gym. I watched what I ate, and now I'm 100%, 200% better. And the point I'm trying to make today is that no matter what anybody tell you, once you put your mind to something, you can do it. All you need is that proper and right motivation. And that's what I found. And um, moderating what I eat. I always went on diets. I say diets never work, and I didn't realize what they were saying when they said diets never work, but now I know. Dieting is a temporary solution. People go on diets when they want to achieve something, and then when it's achieved, they stop, and that's why diets fail because they gain all that weight back, and they go back to their regular habits. That's dieting. Lifestyle change is what you're supposed to be looking for. What you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I made a lifestyle change. I said, you know what? I'm going to get off these carbs. I'm going to eat more meat, more vegetables, more eggs. Okay? Because a couple people on Twitter was coming at me about the motherfucking eggs, Miss Girl. Okay? Oh, and by the way, I changed my Twitter name to Mr. Androgyny. Some people unfollow me because they didn't know who the fuck Mr. Androgyny was. It's me. And some people unfollow me because they didn't like my political talk, which is fine. I mean, you can follow and unfollow whoever you want, but just know that, I calmed that down a little bit, but just know that my opinion will always stand, and my opinion is my opinion. And child, if you don't appreciate people's different opinions, then you don't need to be following nobody in the first place. That's what I got to say about that. But yes, please add my new Twitter. Well, it's not new. It's just the name's been changed. And some people unfollow me because they didn't know who the fuck it was. It's me. So add me back, bitches. Anywho, yes, because some people was coming at me um about my 5 eggs a day. And y'all need to do some research on it. I don't listen to these motherfucking doctors because these motherfucking doctors, they going by old ass fucking textbooks. They ain't been updated for centuries. Okay? You can't be going by old fucking knowledge. You got to update the shit. Update your fucking, get your knowledge up. Get your knowledge up. And eggs and cholesterol have nothing to do with each other. You know what I'm saying? Dietary cholesterol and blood cholesterol are two different things, and one don't interact with each other. I learned this the good way. Yeah, I know. Because I went for my recent testings and my blood work and my doctors, and my cholesterol is perfect. Okay, fine. It could be, but it's not perfect. It could be better, but it's good. Way better than what it was when I was eating all them shitty fucking foods. Okay. That's the dangerous shit. Eating all that fast food, all those refined sugars and refined carbs and all that shit. That's the bad shit, not the fat and the fucking protein and all that shit. But well, get the low fat. No, bitch, I want full fat. Okay, I don't do low fat yogurt. I do Greek yogurt. Okay, full fat motherfucking yogurt. So, yes, that's the healthy shit. Instead of margarine, I use butter. Instead of vegetable oil, I use coconut oil or olive oil. If it's not olive oil, it's coconut oil. If it's not coconut oil, it's olive oil or butter. I don't do the fucking vegetable shortening. I don't use the vegetable oil, the canola oils. I don't use the fucking what they call them damn things. That come in the butter in the tubs type of the spreads. I don't do the spread. That shit is unhealthy, honey. And girl, my advice would be to stop using that shit. Use butter. Okay, butter is much healthier. Okay, that margarine shit is full of trans fats, full of unhealthy fucking chemicals. Get off of it, please. And the vegetable spreads. Get off that shit too. If you want to modify your diet, you can start by doing that. Anywho, bitch, I lost my fucking topic. What the fuck was I talking about? Lord Jesus. But yes, anywho, yeah, my point is you can do whatever you fucking want to do when you put your brain to it. Honey, don't let anybody tell you can't do anything because you will. I mean, when I was diagnosed with the heart disease, honey, I thought I was gonna die. I was gonna plan my funeral. You know what I'm saying? Because the doctor he basically made it sound like that I was going to. He told me that if I wouldn't have made it into that hospital, if I would have waited a little bit longer and not came into that hospital when I came into the fucking hospital, I would have died. It was that bad. It was that bad. I would have died. I was ready to plan my funeral. I was ready to, up my fucking life insurance. Okay, I was ready. I was terrified. I was terrified. The look on my face when he told me that shit, girl, I was so scared. And I was like, oh my God, this is it. I'm 24. And I'm going to die of heart disease. Heart disease is for people who are old. I'm 24. He asked me how old I was. I said 24. He said 24. He said, you're way too young for this. I said, no shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh Lord. I said, what the fuck? I thought it was because of my weight. But most of my family's big and they don't all have heart disease. So, I mean, it can't be because of my weight. It was because of the fucking pneumonia. But they couldn't tell me that at the time because they didn't fucking know. I later found out later on that it was because of the pneumonia, because pneumonia affected my fucking heart and weakened my heart muscle. They said, well, it could be your weight or it could be due to an infection. And they couldn't put two and two together. They couldn't check to see that I had pneumonia twice. And said, okay, well, maybe it was most likely the pneumonia that caused you to have heart disease. They couldn't put that together. I had to put that together myself. I had to self-diagnose my motherfucking self, girl. That's why I don't trust these doctors. I don't trust these motherfuckers. These pharmaceutical medicines and all this bullshit. No, I'm doing all natural remedies from now on. And they have been helping me out to the T, honey. I started consuming coconut oil. I started consuming the hemp oil, honey. Girl, I've been feeling 200%. I've been at 200%. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even describe the feeling that I get. I can't describe the feeling that you can't describe the feeling that you get when you feel nutritionally balanced. Like, you feel so healthy. Like, it's hard to describe the feeling. You feel like you could just go, go, go. You know what I'm saying? It's such a wonderful feeling when you're nutritionally balanced. And I wouldn't trade that for the world. But girls, that's it for the day, honey. This video was supposed to be funny, and I turned it to a serious fucking topic. Lord Jesus, I think I got bipolar. Lord have mercy. Bitch, maybe I need to search up my mom's doctor, honey, so he could prescribe me a whole bunch of fucking medicine that'll turn me into a fucking YouTube zombie. Okay? You'll be talking to an emotionless Ty. Okay? You'll be like, Ty, what the fuck wrong with you, bitch? Yeah, cause bitch, it's all about these I've been taking this medicine and this medicine and this, that, and the third. And yeah. That's how I be making you feel. I'm like, that's how I be seeing people. I be like, these medicines can't be good. Like, these medicines, these side effects. I mean, you ever be seeing these fucking commercials that come on? If you've taken this medicine and it caused these side effects, you may have a claim. Please call this and this number. We may be able to get you a cash settlement. It's like, how many commercials do you see it like that every fucking week? These medicines are not to be trusted. I don't trust these motherfucking medicines. I don't do it. But on that note, hun, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for continuing to subscribe to me, continuing to support me, Miss Honey. And yes, add me on Twitter or re-add me on Twitter. Okay, Mr. Androgyny. I'll put the link down there in the bottom of the fucking video or as an annotation, whichever one I fucking feel like putting up on the motherfucking screen at the fucking time. But yeah, know. Yeah, know, cause you never know. Yeah. Fucking stupid girl. Well, anywho, wow, pow.